having to kind of rotate, as you have in your career between both guard spots and center. Is that something that has always come easy to you to be able to compartmentalize all the technique in different positions?
It hasn't come easy. There's been a lot of studying that's had to take place, a lot of work. Something that early on I was undrafted, so I realized that the more you can do, the more valuable you make yourself for a team. So it was like, well, I can either learn to do it or find a new job. So I just put myself to work and tried to learn to do as much as I could.
Given the need at right guard, has it been, to focus in there and work next to Rodney as opposed to, kind of backing him up? But what's that been like? Has that made it easy working next to him?
Yeah, I mean, Rodney's a great teammate, first of all, and filling in behind him, it's good to bounce ideas off of him. What are you going to do versus this defense and so forth, and then to play next to him. It's fun to see him in action and to kind of see what he sees and how he sets the table up for us. And his football IQ is probably one of the best that I've been around, and it's fun to be with and impressive to see.
What were your impressions of training camp? How did it go for you? And any surprises for you at all? Or?
I mean, the weather up there was incredible. I mean, Napa is a beautiful place. Training camp, is training camp. You get after it, you get with your guys, and kind of form a bond that hopefully lasts through the season. And it was a great time, great experience, and I felt like we got a lot of work done.
Is this system similar to what you've used in the past, or has it been an adjustment at all for you in terms of the offense?
I mean, when you get to a point that offense is offense, there's only a certain number of ways you can run, a certain number of plays, power, whatever it is. It's all the verbiage that it's used and the mannerisms, how it's done, and that was the change coming into here, is just learning the new vocabulary and how we call things.
Are you taking your reps at left guard here, or just center or right guard?
Wherever they put me, so it's wherever they want. If they want me at left guard, I'll go there. Center, right guard, wherever they want me to give them water, I'll do that too.
Given that you have done it, you have experience with it, the footwork between, switching sides, is that weird to get right, or does it just happen naturally because of your experience?
There's a little bit of switch you have to go to. I don't know if it's in the mind or body-wise.
Yeah.
And you kind of just have to flip the plays as well, because when you're on the other side, it means different things for you. So there's a little learning curve that goes into it, but when you're going back and forth, you kind of have to learn to do that faster than left and right.
Let's say that somebody gets hurt during the regular season, you just got to go. But given that you have a little bit of lead-up time, do you think that is, it's an obvious question, but is that beneficial to you, that you can kind of focus on the right, prepare for the regular season?
Yeah, when you go into a game and you know exactly what position you're going to play, it definitely helps to, get the reps in at that position and, develop a bond with who you're playing next to. And when you're a backup, you have to be ready for whoever goes down. And so that puts a little more stress on you because, you're like, well, is it this guy? Is it this position? Is it this position? So you just have to really stay on your toes and stay ready. And if you're on the sideline, you have to stay loose because at any moment you can go in.
Are you excited about the potential of this front as a whole? It seems like a deep, talented group.
Yeah, I mean, this offensive line is it's one of the biggest that I've been with. We're a large group and, a lot of big bodies that know how to move well. I feel like our chemistry as an offensive line is really good. We have a lot of different personalities, but what's fun is no matter where you are, all linemen, we all have the same mentality because it takes a different type of person to play our position. And so we all gel really well, and it's been fun to be around this group.
What kind of person does it take to play O-line?
Well, I mean, if you look at it, our position is really the only position on the field where if you mess up, somebody could get hurt. So there is that protective instincts that you have. And then you have to be a little bit off in the brain to do what we do. It's physical. We're every play banging our heads against somebody, and so you have to kind of just be wired a little bit differently. And it's fun to see how, whatever part of the country you're in, we're all the same type of individuals.
Okay, so all set?
Thank you, sir.
Thanks.
Jordan.
Appreciate it.